Hey guys, Matt here from iTech224 doing a quick comparison of web browsing on the iPad mini compared to the Nexus 7. These are the two biggest small tablets on the market right now, and one of the main things that you're going to be doing on these tablets is consuming media, and the internet is in that category, so there's going to be a lot of internet browsing on both these devices. So it's good to know how they compare to each other if you're making your decision. So as you can see, both of these are not running any applications in the background, so that's to show you that it is fair. So we'll go ahead and go into Safari and Chrome. And also I know you can download different browsers for each of these platforms, but I'm going to use the default ones that ship with the device just to make it a little bit fair because that's what consumers are going to be getting. So we are at an empty page here, so we're going to go to Engadget because it has a lot of pictures and a lot of text, and it's a good test of how well it can load something. So let's go ahead and just click it here. I clicked them at about the same time, and we'll see which one wins. It's pretty close. There you can see that the Nexus 7 actually did beat it out, and it looks like we're having a little bit of trouble here on the iPad mini actually loading up these top banners, and there we go. It just came in. So not a huge difference, but definitely the Nexus 7 did beat it in that one test. So automatically you can see the full pages on the iPad mini, while on the Nexus 7 you do have to scroll a tiny bit just to see the entire web page. So automatically you can see that this is a little bit better for viewing a web page standard size. It is optimized and works perfectly with most web pages, just like it is here. And on the Nexus 7, a lot of times you do have to do some scrolling around just to see the entire web page, which could be an issue. Now, another good test that I like to do is see about scrolling, because a lot of times you want to test how fast it'll actually load everything on the web page. So I'm just going to scroll all the way to the bottom until I reach the bottom and just see how well both of these devices load everything. So we're going to go ahead and just keep scrolling down to the bottom until we reach. So there we go. I reached the bottom on both, and you could definitely see that the iPad mini just demolished the Nexus 7 in this quick test. And if we scroll back up, you can see that it's still not loaded all the way on the Nexus 7, and let's see what happened there. So you can see it's still not loaded, which is a little outrageous considering we haven't really done anything. We've just been scrolling. It should all be loaded in a tablet that is primarily going to be used for internet browsing. So, I mean, the iPad mini is the clear winner in the scrolling test. Now we're going to move away from Engadget for a second because I'm going to go to apple.com and show something that I think is actually quite incredible comparing these two tablets, and that is the screen size itself and just how much you can see. So already we saw that the Nexus 7 you have to scroll around to see the entire web page, and on the iPad you don't. But the biggest problem is when you go into landscape mode. So we're going to go ahead and just go into landscape on the Nexus 7 here, and we're going to go into landscape on the iPad mini. So try to fit them on the screen here. And as you can see, just the amount of information you can see on the iPad mini compared to the Nexus 7 is just way over and above what you can do over here. So over here you have to scroll down to see the whole web page. Here you can almost see the whole web page. You just have to scroll about once to see the rest. So you can definitely see a lot more information here on the Nexus, actually on the iPad mini, and compared to the Nexus 7, and it's just really, for web browsing, the iPad mini is the clear winner. So that is my quick test between the Nexus 7 and the iPad mini when it comes to internet browsing. Now I wanted to do that test because it shows that just because this is running a quad-core processor and this is only dual-core and this is the 2-year behind processor and all the specs are terrible on it, it actually outperforms the Nexus 7 in a lot of ways, especially when it comes to performing on web browsing. Now I'm going to be doing a few more comparison tests between the Nexus 7 and the iPad mini. Like I said, these are the hottest tablets on the market right now when it comes to the 7-inch or around 7-inch form factor. So let me know in the comments below what you think about this test, and let me know what other things you want me to compare between the two, because despite what the specs say, the iPad mini is a great competitor to the Nexus 7 and vice versa. So let me know in the comments below what you think. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Like I said, my name is Matt from iTech224, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.